Hi everybody, I'm Zilla Blitz and welcome to Walkabout Europe, the Football Manager 21 Journeyman save, where we combine exercise and weight loss with Football Manager in an attempt to be healthy and play Football Manager at the same time. We have a big episode this week. We have three big things to go through. First, we're going to square off against Lille in French Ligue 1 action. We are fighting again still for our last Champions League spot in the league. So that should be a huge match. They trounced us last time, 3-0. We only got one shot on target. We're out for revenge, and we need revenge. Also, we'll take a look at our Guess the Point total competition. How are our contestants doing in trying to guess how many points we would get over the whole season as we draw down with only 7-8 matches left to go? And lastly, and most importantly, we're going to have our weigh-in. We have the ultimatum challenge. I have to lose 1 pound of week for 1 pound per week for 10 of the next 11 weeks. We started at 213.4 pounds last week. The big question is, am I 212.4 pounds or are there dire consequences coming for our save? We'll take care of all this and more after the intro. We'll see you right there. So let's jump right in and do the serious stuff. The weigh-in. 213.4 pounds. I need to get to 212.4 pounds or less in order for our save not to suffer dire consequences like having to play our goalkeeper at striker for 3 consecutive matches or selling our best player. And what I'm going to do for this is I have 10 dire consequences. We're going to spin a Google wheel and pick whichever one applies. But first, before we do that, we have to see, how did I weigh in this morning? Here is our golden number. I'm going to flash it up. 211.2 pounds. So we lost 2.2 pounds last week. I was pretty pumped. And actually, it was a little bit risky. I was doing really well up until Saturday and Sunday because our daughter graduated from high school. We had a huge graduation party on Sunday. I had a ton of cupcakes and stuff like that. But still, I was able to have a really good 5 weeks before that and get a lot of exercise in. So I ended up making it by 2.2 pounds. Now, I have to keep it up. Next week, we have to be 211.4 pounds. So all I have to do is not to gain 0.2 pounds. So as we would say in Football Manager, this is no time to get complacent. So I have to stay on my game. I'm hoping I can stay a pound ahead of this the whole way. That would be awesome because I was pretty nervous last night as I was thinking about this weigh-in. And I have to say, when I went to sleep, I was 212.6 pounds. So I was really hoping I was going to sleep off more than 0.2 pounds. But I sleep off about 1.5 pounds during the night anyway. So yes, we made it. So we don't have to talk about the consequences now, although I probably next episode I'll show those a little bit. But thankfully made it through the first week and got 2.2 pounds off. I'm hoping I can stay ahead of the game next week. We'll be back on next Wednesday for our second weigh-in in the ultimatum challenge, with the goal being 211.4 pounds. With that being said, let's also now take a look at the exercise circle and see how did we do exercise-wise and how are we looking in terms of moving to a new club if we were to leave Saint Etienne soon. And here is our circle. We had about 40 miles this week, so it was a really productive week. Got a lot of exercises. I got 3 good weightlifting sessions in at the gym too, which is actually pretty good. And that actually makes me a little bit happier with the weight loss too, because normally when I start lifting weights, I put on like 1 pound or 2 a week. So to do weightlifting like that and stay underweight, I was pretty happy with last week. That was a productive week. But that aside, here is our circle. The inner circle is where we were a week ago. The outer circle is what the circle looks like this week. So we added about 40 miles onto it, and you can see right on the eastern side, right here, where I'm waving my hand, we've just made it into the tip of Italy. So if there happens to be a football club in there, we could move to it. That's the only place we could go to. We have kind of nibbled back into Switzerland, but we're not going to go there because we've already been there. We've still got a good ways to go to get up to Germany and down into Spain. So got to keep hitting the pavement with the boots and keep things going. But I'm really happy with last week and hopefully we can get another good week coming up. So we'll drive on with this. That's for sure. And this is a Football Manager save after all, so let's take a look at how the club has gone and let's take a look at our results. So here we go. When we were last together, we had beaten Marseille, which is the first time we beat a top team in Ligue 1. We hang on an 82nd minute goal for Super Ziller, my brother, and we beat Marseille 2-1. We then ran the table. The next 4 matches, that was actually a friendly in there. 3 matches we picked up wins, a couple of them late wins again, which was pretty dramatic. We got an 83rd minute winner from Dennis Bwanga in one of our matches, and an 84th minute winner from Tyrell Malacia, our left back, in another one to pick up wins for us. So we picked up a good chunk of points there. Then we had draws. Let me get rid of the friendlies here so we can get those out of the way. Then we had draws against RC Lens, which was disappointing. They're way down the table, and that was at home. But we played Monaco to a draw again, too, 1-1, and the XG was in our favor. So we are now 16 league matches in a row without a loss. We haven't lost in the league back to November 30th. And that means that in the table, here we are. We're still in 3rd place. Now, Marseille, once again, has stormed back, being only 2 points behind us. But we have today's match in hand. So if we were to win against Lille, we would open it up to 5 points over Marseille and 8 points over Lille with 6 matches left to go. This is a big match because if we lose, Lille and Marseille will be only 2 points back of us with 6 matches to go. So another huge match against a big club as we square off here. And this is a nice segue into, that's right, you guessed it, our Guess the Point Total competition. Let's take a look. So here we go. I actually had to make some edits this time. As of right now, with 7 matches left to go, we have 66 points. If we ended today or didn't win any of our remaining matches, Old Lady Plays and Dragons Ate Our Name would tie as they bracket that 66 number with a 67 and a 65. But more importantly, at our current pace, 66 points in 31 matches, we will end up with a little bit over 80 points on the season. Rafe Allwright is still our projected winner, but a lot can happen. And in our last 7 matches, we do have to play PSG as well as Lille, 2 matches that we will be highly unlikely to come out of with points. So we could very easily drop down into the lower 70s. This is not over by any means. We'll see the dramatic conclusion in our next episode, that's for sure. So more on that in the future. Well, that takes care of pretty much all the stuff we wanted to talk about. But let's just talk about the little nicks and knacks before we jump into our match then. We got our Golden Generation. Now, I'm not familiar with Golden Generations, but I'll show you what happened. We did get a few players that I think could be pretty good. Although I'm not sure we're going to be around here long enough really to kind of see them become anything great. This is the guy I'm probably most excited about. Center back with a heading of 10, marking of 13, tackling of 14, is 16 years old. Really good physicals already. He's only got a jumping reach of 8, but again, he's 16. Maybe he's going to grow. He's already 6 feet tall. Pretty good mentals. So this kid looks like he could be something in a couple of years already. I'm pretty excited about that. Then we have this guy, Samuel Mokoko, looks like a pretty good center midfielder. And then Rui Sardinia, a goalkeeper. Looks like he could be pretty good, but his physicals are pretty bad, actually. So I don't really know. I've not really been around long enough to develop 15 and 16-year-olds at any one club with the game for very much. So not quite really sure what to expect from some of these kids. I mean, we played Nuneaton last year. The youth program was so bad that I never signed any of them. And so this is the first time I've really had an opportunity to see pretty good players come in. So I'm not sure how that'll work out, but we'll keep an eye on them anyway for just entertainment purposes. And I do have a plan. I want to talk a little bit about our future plan because we do have a signing to talk about. I signed this guy, Mohamed Darami, who will be in July. Looks like a pretty good left winger. He can also play striker. He's 24 years old. I paid $7.5 million for him, but he's got really good speed, really good dribbling, really good first touch. Looks like he could be a pretty good winger on the left side, which is part of the master plan because, well, let me show you one other guy. I'm trying to get this guy in here too. Korean, Kim Sang-woo. 3 stars current ability. We paid, I think, $1.7 million to trigger a release clause on him. But look at this. Right now he's a center attack. He's a center midfielder. But if we switch him to advanced forward attack, check it out. If we could get him a little bit faster, he's only 18 years old. He's got a speed of 12 and acceleration of 13, just a little bit quicker. He's got a dribbling of 16, finishing at 13. First touch is 16. He's 5'11", 165, heading at 12, so he's not bad there. Jumping reach of 11. That's not bad for a striker with good finishing. Work rate is 16, passing of 15. I'm thinking we might have found our new striker. I think we can convert this kid into a striker, and he's going to be awesome. I'm pretty excited about that. And with that, my plan is then that we're going to go to the senior team, and as soon as the season ends, we're going to find our oldest players. So Verratti's got to go. Our left winger, Boanga, he's got 16 goals for us, but he's 31 years old. I mean, you can hear Father Time just knocking on the door for this guy. So we're going to try to sell him. I think a Chinese team in the winter offered over 16 million for him. So I think we might be able to get some pretty good money for him. Replace him with Darami and Wu, and that will still leave us money left over to pick some other players up. Because the goal, it looks like we're going to be playing in Europe. Our goal is to add depth and to replace age. That's our plan for the off-season. So that's kind of all that's really happened in the last little while. We have 7 matches left to go, and it is time now to go play Lille for our Championship League spot. Let's jump to it. I'm going to go talk to the lads, and then I'll see you on the pitch. All right, here is our team. I forgot to talk about our starting lineup. We do have one notable injury. Youssef Demir, our $45 million player, supposedly the best player on our team. He's hurt. He's got something broken. And he's out for like a month and a half now. He's still got about 2 weeks left to go before he's going to be back. So that does kind of hurt our offense. Also, our second best left winger, Kirkowitz, has been hurt. He's only just come back today, so he'll be able to sub in on the left side. So that does leave us a little bit punchless offensively. But other than that, it's pretty much people you've come to know. We've got Iliev, our hurt striker, back. He's done okay. Lynch Stevens is going to start today. He's the kid. We had him on loan and we brought him back. He's still really young and playing up. And then King Okoro continues to rule the defensive roost with a 7.23 rating and 21 appearances. As an 18-year-old, he's now up to 3 stars, sometimes getting to 3.5 stars, and his numbers just keep going up. So I'm pretty happy with King Okoro. With all that being said, let's jump in now to the match, and we'll get started. All right, here we go. We're in our greens going from left to right. They're in their reds going the opposite direction. Now, the last time we played them was the last defeat we've had. We played them in the Coupe de France. And again, I think they had like 17 shots and we had 3, only one of which was on frame. So we are looking for revenge today. It's not starting off all that well for us here as they break right down the middle. Good Lord. They got a free That's not going to help our XG, that's for sure. Not such a positive start for us here. Okoro's got a yellow card already. It's only 3 minutes in, man. He seems to pick up a yellow card very quickly. I think he's that tackling of 17, but I don't know. I have to tell him to stop doing that. All right, 6 minutes in, we get a highlight here. But yeah, they completely mushed us in the first game. And then I think during the league earlier in the year, we played him at home and it was 1-1. Uh-oh. God, okay. Chiche, break out. It's not looking good here yet. I don't know if it's just like how we match up to him, or I thought the last time we played him, it was when we had a lot of matches in a row with 2 matches in a week in a row. And so that's got to be ours. Oh, God. Okay, here we go. And so I think we were really tired. And I thought, all right, Super Zilla, get the shot off. Oh, not there. My brother. So I thought, yeah, we were tired. We had players who had just played like 3 or 4 days before. We were trying to sub everybody in and out. So I thought we just looked kind of gassed, especially in the second half. We just never got it going. It's about time for us to yell our first shout. Let's go 15 minutes. Here we go. Let's do encourage. I think pretty much all I've done this year is encourage because everybody turns green. If you can see it on the screen there, we get green, smiley, happy faces. Everybody except Iliev. Boanga, back to Auchiche. Auchiche across to Nakamura. Nakamura into Super Zilla, bangs it in. We've got it. We're up. Iliev. Yes. Back off of injury. He knocks in an easy one from being in a good position. And we've taken a lead away in this huge match. Oh, that's nice. I mean, it's kind of a garbage man goal, but you get the ball in front of the net, you get those, right? Iliev, pretty excited there, and so am I. Let's get this going. We have had a thing pretty consistently where we score a goal. I've seen a lot of places where it seems like this year we trade goals really quickly. Either the other team gets one and we get one right after that, or we get one and then they get one right away. But looks like we've avoided that today. Let's get another one here before halftime. We're up in XG now too. Uh-oh. Rutrow, he's coming in unattended. Shot. Kamara's there. Kamara's played really well in goal, but then we got a message from the board here just recently that they were not pleased. He can't shoot. Yeah, he can't shoot. That was never going to go in. Wish we could Give him like steroids or something. That's Lynch Stevens. He's the 18-year-old, but maybe he'll eventually get some shots in. But I don't know. Oh, Super Zilla picks it up. Defender error. Ooh, is that a foul? What? Get the ball. All right, back to us. I do. Nakamura over the top. Iliev in behind. What's he going? What's he doing? In front. Oh, gosh, Lynch Stevens, you cannot score if we put it on a tee and gave you a golf club. My goodness. Okay, Super Zilla off Okoro's head. I do's head. No, we're getting some chances here, though. This is a lot different than the last time we played them. I'm happy with how things have gone so far. Can't get complacent. Just like we can't get complacent with the weight loss. We can't get complacent with the score. It's all about the complacency. This first half we've already got 6 shots on target, which is 6 times as many shots on target as we had last time. All right, I think we're going to be in the halftime here. We are. Halftime up 1-0. XG's in our favor. We should have more than 1 goal. If Stevens could shoot, we would be up more. I'm going to go talk to them, and then we'll be right back. All righty, here we go. I mean, we're, whoops, here they come. Pouring down. If they shoot like that, we're going to be okay. Pretty much all our numbers were okay. So I just left everybody in, and we just encouraged them to not get complacent. And here we go into the second half. Love to get a second one sooner than later. Gibson in front to Lynch Stevens. Gives the ball up. I think I've seen enough of Lynch Stevens today. They're breaking. We have numbers back, but he cuts right in. Long shot. Goes well wide. They have not had their feet on straight yet so far. I think they should have done better with their chances. Uh-oh. Highlights are coming fast and furious now. Kamara bashes it out, but gives it away. It's fired back. Brolin to push. Out to the side. Ooh. That's not good. Oh, that changes things. That's how I was, at the beginning of the year when Okoro at the beginning of the match, I was going to say we haven't had a red card all year. And I thought that would jinx it. I'm going to think about some things here, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do. Alrighty. I think we're going to do this. We're going to pull Super Zilla back and try to go like a 4-3-1-1 off-centered and hope for the best. I don't really have anyone I want to pull back into this yet. I might bring in Palencia, this extra wing back here, stick him in there, or Malacia in a little bit. But let's see how this goes for 10 or 15 minutes and see how we do. All right. Confirm changes. Boy, that's not the best time to get our first red card of the year. Uh-oh, and here they come with the highlight real quick. Oh! Wow, it was all so much fun until the red card. Damn it. Boy, that took no time at all to come in behind us like that. It was on the same side that Super Zilla was pulled back on, so... Okay, let's encourage here. We're not dead yet, right? We might need to make some kind of a substitution over the top here. 61 minutes. A draw would be okay. I would take a draw. Our numbers are falling apart now, too. Although we're encouraged. Oh, God. Okay. They come again. No. I hate Lille. Don't need to see it again. Nakamura, we got yellow cards all over the place. What happened? We get a yellow card and red card and we fall apart. Lynch Stevens, player instructions. Okay, I'm going to make some changes here too. I'll be right back. We're going to see if we can save this somehow. Alrighty, I decided to bring in, let me just show you real quick here, if I can show you what we did. I brought in Pusic, who usually plays on the right side. We put him on the left as a winger to support, then swapped out Iliev, our striker, for Kirkowitz, who is faster, and so maybe we can play a poacher, and maybe we can sneak a goal by letting him kind of bash at us. Oh, I should also do a couple more things here. Hang on one second. I brought our lines back. I should have done that a lot earlier. It's hard to play a high line when you're down a man, for sure. Now, Super Zilla's out of gas, too, on the right. Okay, 77 minutes. With 10 minutes to go, we're just going to go attacking and see if we can get something. Better if playing a more familiar position. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. That's not working, is it? Okay, let's actually... I'm going to think for a second. I'll make one more sub. Okay, we just swapped out our defensive midfielder who's having a bad game. We pushed Super Zilla up, see if he's got any gas in him. Let's see if we can get one more chance here. Shouts and courage. Maybe we can get lucky. I should have pulled our lines back. That was a mistake. Come on, let's get a shot. Something. It's not looking good. He's taking his time too. Corner. Come on, boys. Damn it. That's frustrating. We were looking really good. The red card fell apart. I really should have pulled our lines back. It's kind of on me, I think. Gosh, so it's going to be... Well, let's go. Super Zilla, he's out of gas, but hit it. Hit the ball. He gave it away. Oh, he's got it again. Highlights continuing. Interesting. Nothing going. Super Zilla's out of gas, but we've got nobody else to put in there. Throw's continuing in here, though. Santiago. Up to Nakamura. Offside. Can I yell one more thing? Let's just yell one more thing. Nope, I can't. I'm out of yells. That's it, isn't it? Oh. In front. Oh, gosh, we almost had it. So close. We still got a highlight? Throw in. Flip it. Get in front. Alrighty, let's go to the dressing room. Not happy with your performance. Yeah, let's get out of here. We're going to send our assistant to the little board there. Let's see where we are. Saint-Etienne collapsed the defeat against Lille, our first defeat in 16 matches. Damn. And Bouanga will be banned. So here we go. 6 matches left to go. We're 2 points up. So the third place is the last Champions League spot. We are 2 points up on Marseille and 2 points up on Lille. That was a big loss. And we have PSG still to play on the last day of the season, which is more than likely when we will come back, because I can't imagine this not going until the last day of the season. So we will be back then for whatever kind of a dramatic match makes sense to see if we can get that last spot in Champions League. I mean, we're not going to catch... I haven't been talking about PSG and Monaco because PSG is 15 points ahead of us now. Monaco is, 7 points ahead of us with the match in hand. So, yeah... We're not going to catch them, that's for sure. And they've lost 2 and 3 matches all year. They just kind of beat everybody. I think Marseille does have to play PSG, and I think Lille has to play Monaco. So there is some hope left. They all have some tough matches to go. But we'll be back for our next match to end this season and see how we do. That does affect the point total competition too. We're right now just a little bit over 2 points per match. In any case, have a great rest of the week. Enjoy the Euros, and we'll see you for our last match of the season on later this week. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care.